Okay. So I suppose really, just kind of for the final point here, for let's say for argument, like for the rabid puppies and for Gamergate, what would be your ideal sort of solution, your ideal end goal for both of these things? Where would you see everything stopping, if anywhere?
I don't see it stopping. I don't see how it's likely to stop. I think that what is most likely to happen is that the Gamergate type movement is going to spread. I think that you're going to see it moving into books and or into movies and film.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're going to see it moving into the mainstream in general.
Okay.
And I think that we're going to see ever more irrational and problematic behavior. Whether you're talking about the bomb threats, whether you're talking about the lies in the media, we're going to see more and more of that as they get more and more desperate, as their rhetorical weapons are methodically taken away from them, and as they're given less and less space in which they can work freely.
Okay, so in that sense, I suppose what we're saying then is that Gamergate as an entity would be more of a watchdog in future than what it has been previously, and so the radicals that we've been dealing with, these people that are on this social justice left, they theoretically will fade away into obscurity at some point, whether there are some thrashings to and fro. You know.
But I think it's going to take time, and I think that it's almost already a misnomer to talk about Gamergate as a single entity. I think that there are many Gamergates.
Okay.
You know, it was rather amusing to me when some people were commenting after the Pac-Man interview, and David Pac-Man had asked me about it himself, saying, well, you know, what do you think of the fact that there are people in Gamergate who are saying that, you know, they've never heard of you and that sort of thing? And what was so funny about it is I'd never heard of any of those people either.
Yeah, I was going to say there's plenty of people I'm sure in Gamergate that have never heard of me.
Exactly. And what that should tell you does not mean that you're not a true Gamergater, or I'm not a true Gamergater, or they're not a true. We all are.
Yeah.
But it's a much bigger movement than many people, including many Gamergaters, understand, and it's growing all the time. And I think that the important thing for those of us in Gamergate to keep in mind is that we're not going to agree with each other on everything. We're not going to agree all the time on tactics, on rhetoric. We're not going to agree on many things, and that's okay. The important thing to do is to always focus your fire outward.
So, to sum up then, kind of, it would be folly for us to take aim anywhere other than the people that we're opposing, I suppose, would be a good way to sum that up.
Exactly. There's no need to tone police. There's no need to worry about somebody tarring Gamergate or whatever. We already have a very influential and implacable enemy that is going to be doing all of that and then some anyhow. They're the target, not people who are on your side in Gamergate.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose it could be argued that to the people that do have that view, that's not the wrong view to have, but on the other hand, Gamergate has an absolutely terrible PR problem anyway, given the enemy that we have.
Oh, I think it's amusing to think that that I could make it much worse than a special victims unit that is seen by however many millions of people. I mean, you know, that one episode of whatever I can never keep the CSIs or NCSs or whatever straight.
Law and Order SVU, wasn't it? Special Victims Unit.
Okay, that would have been it. I mean, you know, when we have PR like that being thrown against us, we're worrying about the fact that, you know, you might have called somebody a name one day, or worrying that I might have written something 10 years ago that people might find objectionable. It's just ludicrous. It's just beside the point. But the important thing for us to keep in mind is that we are winning. The PR battle is not the same thing as reality. And every single day there's new people coming over to our side, new people hearing about what's going on, looking into it, and realizing that our position is correct. And I think that anyone who is involved in Gamergate, anyone who supports Gamergate, should be very, very proud of what has been accomplished in the name of the hashtag over the last 8 months.
Okay, that seems fair. So I'll kind of wrap things up there if that's okay with you, and
sure,
so get that done. So today, been speaking to Fox Day, and we've been speaking about Gamergate, a little bit about the sad puppies, a little bit about the rabid puppies, and thank you for being here. It's been good. And I will stop recording right now. Excellent. Yeah, so I think our side of the recording is missing a couple of minutes. So if you wouldn't mind forwarding your copy, because I think we've got, where's it gone? Sort of between 20 minutes and half an hour, it's just decided to cut out, which is lovely and makes me look terribly professional. I know.
Don't worry about it. I'm still here we go. Hang on.